salty dog, candy man, salty dog. If you won't be my candy man, I won't be a salty dog. We were out in California last year and got to see another old friend of ours out there in Marin County, Ramblin' Jack Elliott. And we both have a mutual friend out there named Banana. Some of you might remember Banana. When he was a young fella, he was in a band called the Young Bloods. Jesse Cole Young and the Young Bloods. They had the big hit about "Come on, people, let's get together" or something. And Jack came over to the house for dinner, and there was Bananas and old guitars. He had old guitar sitting on the couch, and Ramblin' Jack Elliott went up there and picked it up and started playing this song just like this. I asked him if he learned it from Gary Davis, because he knew Gary. He said, before he knew Gary, he said Woody Guthrie, he was living in Woody Guthrie's house in Coney Island or somewhere over there in New York. And he said Woody had a tape that he made of Gary Davis playing the Candyman Blues. He said, I listened to that tape for a week, and then all of a sudden I started playing it. It's a good little, it's fun to play because it's just nice. Candyman, salty dog, if you won't be my man, I won't be a salty dog. Big leg Ida, big leg Ida, big leg Ida. I sure do love that big leg gal, oh God knows I do. That's Reverend Davis sang that verse when Mrs. Davis wasn't there. Run and get the bucket, get the baby some beer. Run and get the bucket, get the baby some beer. Candyman, Candyman. Run and get the bucket, get the baby some beer. Run and get the baby some beer. Do anything in this God Almighty world to keep the Candyman home. That was the part Davy and Rug didn't learn from Reverend Gary Davis. I was at guitar camp in Ohio last year. Yorma Kalkinen's got a guitar camp, the Fur Peace Ranch. It's down the road of Fur Peace. 60s thing. Stephen Grossman was an early student of Reverend Gary Davis's when he was in high school. He learned how to play it all. And he heard me do the Candyman Blues. He said, that part there, he said, I never heard Reverend Davis play that part. I said, he only played it for special people. Gingerbread man, Santa Claus. Gingerbread man got a razor for a nose, eat him just as quick as I can. Candy man, been and gone. Candy man, been and gone. Candy man, been and gone. Do anything in this God Almighty world to keep that Candyman home. This October we're doing a Reverend Gary Davis weekend at the Fur Peace Ranch again. And there'll be 3 instructors there, and 10 students in each class. And I'm one of the instructors. Yorma Kalkinen is the other one, and the third one is Woody Mann, who's a great guitar player who produced that film on Reverend Gary Davis. And he tours the world. He's kind of a jazz guy. But when he was a young teenager, he took lessons from Gary Davis. He lived in Long Island, and folk music was pretty big in the 60s, you know. And Woody told his mother he wanted to learn folk guitar, so she called up the Folklore Center, a good place to call. It's in the phone book. And she asked him, is there anybody on Long Island that teaches folk guitar? And the hipster that answered the phone said, well, Reverend Gary Davis is out there. She said, well, that sounds nice. And she got his phone number and called up. And Mrs. Davis made arrangements for Woody to come over to get a guitar lesson. And Mrs. Davis said it cost $5. So she said, well, she'll drop him off over at Reverend Davis's house and then go down to Jamaica Avenue and go shopping at Gertz's department store and come back for him an hour or so. So Woody was 14 years old. He walks in there and Reverend Davis shakes his hand and sees he's got a little kid there. He says to the boy, what's your name? He said, my name's Woody Man. He said, I've never heard of you. Woody Man was 14 years old. He said, I never heard of you either, Reverend Davis. He didn't know what he walked into. Reverend Davis laughed. Then Reverend Davis, they took out the guitars and Reverend Davis knew he had a young kid there and he played a little bit of the guitar and Woody played it right back and Reverend Davis knew he had a prodigy there. And Woody Man is one of the greatest guitar players anybody's ever heard and a heck of a nice guy too. So you could Google him in your spare time. Do anything and it's got him. So he'll be at the Fur Peace Ranch with us. You go to the website, furpeaceranch.com. Or you go to roybookbinder.com and there's a thing there, you press the Google button on the picture and you go to the Fur Peace Ranch. I hate the computer, but it really does some good things for me. I think I'll wind this song down here. Reverend Davis and I went out to Detroit on the train, our first trip, 36 hours. Train stopped at every pig path. Reverend Davis was pretty upset. I put him in the smoking car and I'd come to pick him up and he'd be having these big religious discussions with the porters. I said, Reverend Davis, you better calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. Yes, sir, Reverend Davis. A lot of great memories there. Well, I'd do anything in this God Almighty world to keep the candy man home.